In the heart of Southeast Asia, a small city-state has been making waves on the global stage. Singapore, known for its remarkable transformation from a fishing village to a bustling metropolis, has been drawing comparisons to Switzerland, a country synonymous with wealth, stability, and prosperity. But why is this comparison being made, and what does it mean for Singapore's future? In 2023, Singapore's economy grew by 1.2%, demonstrating resilience in the face of global economic challenges. Despite a contraction in the small and medium-sized enterprises sector, the manufacturing output rebounded strongly, rising by 9.8%. This resilience is a testament to Singapore's robust economic foundations, much like Switzerland's. But it's not just about the numbers. Behind these statistics lies a story of a nation that has consistently punched above its weight, attracting global businesses and investors with its political stability, robust legal system, and favorable business environment. As we delve deeper into this comparison between Singapore and Switzerland, we will explore various facets, including their economies, political stability, banking sectors, tax laws, and quality of life. We will also look at the future outlook for Singapore and the challenges it might face in its quest to become the next Switzerland. So, buckle up as we embark on this exciting journey to understand why Singapore is being hailed as the next Switzerland. Singapore has transformed itself from a fishing village into a global financial hub in just over half a century. Its strategic location, coupled with its robust legal system and business-friendly policies, have attracted businesses and investors from around the world. In 2024, Singapore's population stands at over 6 million, and its GDP growth is forecasted at 1 to 3%. Despite facing challenges such as contraction in the SME sector, Singapore's economy demonstrated resilience, with a growth of 2.8% in the last quarter of 2023. On the other hand, Switzerland, nestled in the heart of Europe, is known for its political neutrality, high standard of living, and as a global hub for banking and finance. With a population of about 8.8 million, Switzerland's GDP growth is forecasted at 1.2% in 2024, down from 1.3% in 2023. Despite a sluggish economy, Switzerland continues to maintain a high standard of living, and is ranked number 5 in the world in Transparency International's annual Corruption Perceptions Index. As we continue our exploration, it's fascinating to see how these two nations, despite their geographical differences, have carved out a niche for themselves on the global stage. So, what makes them comparable? Singapore is expected to see an acceleration in economic growth in 2024. According to the Mastercard Economics Institute, Singapore's economy is projected to grow by 2.7% in real terms, up from 0.9% in 2023. This growth is anticipated across key sectors like electronics, food and beverage, and travel industries. Despite facing challenges such as a contraction in the SME sector, Singapore's economy demonstrated resilience, with a growth of 2.8% in the last quarter of 2023. The HSBC predicts a GDP growth of 2.4% for Singapore in 2024. On the other hand, Switzerland is expected to see a slowdown in economic growth in 2024. The comparison of these two economies reveals interesting insights. While Singapore's economy is accelerating, Switzerland's economy is experiencing a slowdown. But what does this mean for their future? Let's turn our attention to the political stability of Singapore and Switzerland, a crucial factor that contributes to their economic success. In a rare case, Singapore's Transport Minister, S. Iswaran, was charged with corruption and resigned. Despite this setback, the People's Action Party, which has governed Singapore since its independence, maintains its stronghold. The next general election in Singapore is expected to be held in November 2024 at the earliest. This will mark a significant political transition, as Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong is set to hand over the reins to Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. This transition is expected to be smooth and will further demonstrate the political stability of Singapore. On the other hand, Switzerland, a country known for its political neutrality and stability, has also been in the news. The Swiss government approved a budget for 2024 with a deficit of 6.7 billion Swiss francs. The Swiss Economic Institute at Federal Technology Institute ETH Zurich is forecasting an increase of 270,000 overnight stays throughout Switzerland this winter. This shows the confidence of international tourists in the political stability of Switzerland. Singapore's banking sector, known for its resilience and innovation, is witnessing a pivotal transformation, driven by advanced technologies like AI and cloud computing. In 2024, the net interest income in the banking market of Singapore is projected to reach $41.2 billion. The market is currently dominated by traditional banks, which are expected to have a market volume of $37.6 billion in 2024. Generative AI is providing the banking industry with unparalleled advantages, with potential to boost productivity by 22 to 30%, and studies show that revenue could increase by 6%. On the other hand, Switzerland's banking sector, known for its wealth and stability, is also evolving. Despite a challenging market environment, according to the EY Banking Barometer 2024, 96% of Swiss banks expect their operating profit to increase. In 2024, the net interest income in the banking market of Switzerland is projected to reach $46.2 billion. The market is currently dominated by traditional banks, which are expected to have a market volume of $36.5 billion in 2024. Now, let's take a look into the tax laws and policies of Singapore and Switzerland, two nations that have charted unique paths to prosperity. In 2024, changes to Singapore's tax regime for foreign-sourced income came into effect. A new Section 10L of the Income Tax Act 1947 imposes tax on gains from the disposal of foreign assets taking place on or after the 1st of January 2024 when they are received in Singapore by an entity of a relevant group. This was introduced in response to updates to the EU Code of Conduct Group guidance. Moreover, the goods and services tax rate was increased to 9% starting 1st of January 2024. This applies to local companies and SMEs, as well as to foreign businesses providing low-value goods and remote foreign services to customers in the country. On the other hand, Switzerland's tax laws have also evolved. In 2024, large internationally active companies will be taxed at a rate of at least 15% in Switzerland. This is in line with the global minimum tax agreed by the OECD and the G20 countries for certain corporations. The Swiss government approved a budget for 2024 with a deficit of 6.7 billion Swiss francs. Despite this, Switzerland continues to maintain a high standard of living. Let's now explore the quality of life in Singapore and Switzerland, two nations that have consistently ranked high in global indices. In 2024, Singapore retained its top spot as the most livable city for Asian expatriates. This is a testament to the city-state's high-quality infrastructure, safety, and cleanliness. However, a survey conducted by the National University of Singapore Business School revealed a significant decline in Singaporeans' sense of happiness from 2016 to 2022. The issues causing dissatisfaction included household income, standard of living, and jobs. Despite these challenges, Singapore continues to attract business leaders looking to make a real difference in their careers, lives, and the world. On the other hand, Switzerland, known for its high quality of life, continues to rank high in global indices. According to Numbeo's Quality of Life Index, Switzerland was ranked third best country in the world for quality of life. The Alpine nation was praised for its low pollution and high overall living conditions. Despite a challenging market environment, Swiss tourism was back in full swing in 2023, with overnight stays expected to top the 40 million mark for the first time. Singapore, known for its robust economy and political stability, is poised for a brighter future. The Monetary Authority of Singapore is finalizing its proposed rules for digital payment token service providers, which will take effect in phases from mid-2024. This shows Singapore's commitment to embracing advanced technologies and fostering innovation, However, it is not without its challenges. In 2024, changes to Singapore's tax regime for foreign-sourced income came into effect. This has led to some charitable donations experiencing a decrease. Moreover, the GST rate was increased to 9% starting 1st of January 2024, which could impact the spending power of residents and potentially slow down economic growth. Additionally, the government introduced the Significant Investments Review Bill in November 2023 to regulate local and foreign investments in entities critical to Singapore's national security interests. This could potentially impact foreign investments in the country. On the other hand, Switzerland, known for its wealth and stability, also faces its own set of challenges. The sluggish economy in the Eurozone and interest rate rises in many countries will continue to have an impact on the Swiss economy next year. The State Secretariat for Economic Affairs is forecasting GDP growth of 1.1%, down from 1.3% in 2023. Despite the stagnation of the economy and the expected slight rise in unemployment from 2% in 2023 to 2.3%, the shortage of qualified personnel is set to persist in Switzerland. As we conclude this video, it's fascinating to see how these two nations, despite their geographical differences, have so much in common. The comparison between Singapore and Switzerland is not just about numbers. It's about understanding the story behind these numbers. It's about understanding their past, present, and future.